Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is RimWorld, and we are back at our Hussar and Highmate colony. That is right, you heard me correctly. Nothing but Hussars, Highmates, and their progeny here at this colony. Of course, we do have quite a few guests and visitors pop up from time to time, but the Highmates take care of entertaining them, and also the Highmates are medical doctors. In addition, oh, we got another quest popping. In addition, the Hussars obviously are here for defensive measures, but they are our construction people. As you can see, we just got over a little impid raid here successfully. We took a little bit of injury, but I mean, other than that, no, that's right. No. She lost a toe. Strong has lost a middle toe, a kidney, and a nose in defense of this colony. She's having a much deserved beer right now, it looks like. Hauling some stone. Yeah, in fact, good. I'm glad to see her prioritizing this. I was going to force her to do this anyway, but we need to get these holes plugged up, obviously. The trap funnel is working to perfection. Of course, this was a breach raid, so that's why they just went straight through, but it actually still caught, they caught a couple of the traps on their way in. This is beautiful. Thank you, Strong. She is truly been the best pawn in the colony. I mean, don't get me wrong, Shepard and Shay have been great, and old Cinderman, he's replaced our first Hussar mortality loss, the casualty, but I think Lady V also has a pretty good future. Oh, what are you doing out here? But nonetheless, Strong is the girl. She's the one who's been keeping this colony together. Here is her newest child. Pretty much all of these are her kids, I think, except for either Buddy or Lady V. But yeah, let's see. Buddy is the only child of Hutch, who was the first Hussar we had who died. But nonetheless, that's just the kind of catch up. Keep you guys up to date for any new viewers. And if you would like to get caught up fully on the series, there's a link to the playlist down below in the description for anybody new just tuning in. But we're getting started today. Let's see what this quest was really quick. 7-month manhunting cats guarding a climate adjuster. You know, the thing about this is I definitely don't want to do it because it's off map. It's extremely challenging for us to go off map because we've only got really two, adult pawns capable of violence. So we're not going to be doing that. But I tell you, if we get any other decent quests that we can handle, like we've had a couple of building quests that we've done. This one right here has been converted. This is now our ritual room. But this other one, we built this one too. It's over as well. But I need to take it down actually. How is the roof over here? Yeah, it's still got a roof on it. So there's just a lot of work going on right now here at the colony, and we're going to try and keep up with it. Of course, as events pop up, guys, I want to bring you along for the ride. Okay, well, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it is fun to watch the little pawns bounce up and down here during the party, the dance party. We are trying to keep our rituals as active as possible just because I'm playing currently with the fluid type ideology, which is my first time, by the way, so I've kind of stumbled my way through it, but we've successfully reformed once, and we're pushing for our second Reformation. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to go with. I've toyed with the idea of doing like the high life, but we don't really need it. I mean, the mood boosts and stuff we're taken care of. Having all these high mates around is pretty nice, even though poor Shay is still psychically attached to some loser who doesn't even live in the colony, but we're working on that. I'm going to do something about that eventually. Nonetheless, that was a nice, unforgettable one. So let's see. That brought us from they gave us 2 points and brought us from 8 to 10 now in terms. So we need another 2, possibly another 1 if it's really good ritual. Let's just go through and see. Fair Faith, performed it recently. We could do this. Performed recently, although this one's almost done. When it reaches 0, that's when it's ready again. So the lower numbers, the better here. But let's keep looking. This one, yeah, I just did this one. Very recently in the last episode. And conversion ritual, leader speech. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's do it. Leader speech time. Just pull them away from their work. It sucks, but the trap funnel is it's about halfway complete. That's what I'm really worried about. But let's see. Here we go. Nice and quick. Oh, so we did it. We got super lucky and we got a 2-pointer. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and reform here, buddy. Okay. So, Cinderman, is that what it's called now? Wait, what? I thought we converted him. Wait a second. Shay, you gotta hit him again. Wait, where's her abilities here? Word of trust. Huh. Well, I'm really confused. He's the leader. Shay, where is your... She's the priest. I don't see the convert ability right now. That's really strange. Huh. Is it because... Not because of Psi Focus. No. That's not it. Boy, oh boy. I have no idea. Plus, I know we already converted him. I mean, it's possible he fell out of, I guess, back to his old ideology, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and let's stick here to the Reformation, though. I'm going to add or remove a meme. So let's do that. Click that. And, okay, what do we want? Here it is. I talked about making the decision. Well, actually, I talked about putting off the decision, but now it's time to make that decision. What do we want? We could go with something real easy like supremacist. Really, what I'm looking for now is the next specialist type. So if I did this, we can unlock potentially a shooting or a melee, whatever we choose. Guilty. So I've already got the production. I don't know, a farming specialist wouldn't be bad. A plant specialist, I guess, is proper terminology for it. So this says, man is staying on nature's perfection. I don't know if I really want to go with that. We could also get a plant specialist from the High Life, but again, that brings along a lot of its own baggage and stuff. Oh boy, I just don't know. We could do female. That doesn't give us any specialists. And yeah, that's going to be the goal. So let me consider here very carefully, and we'll see. Okay, well... I've decided to just go with supremacist. It's not flashy. It's not really, really impactful, but it is a good choice. And we'll probably do a shooting specialist with that. So let's hit done. Supremacist. The following precepts are incompatible. Execution respected if guilty. Skull spike disapproved. Slavery acceptable. Wait, so the following precepts are incompatible with this new meme selection. Oh, okay, so they'll just remove these. That's fine. All right, so let's go into the next one, and now we can look at our precepts here. So slavery is acceptable. I'll just change that. We don't need slavery. We'll just say it's acceptable. Organ use is acceptable. I'm just double checking we've got everything good. Drugs aren't even on here, which is good. It means we could just do whatever we want with them. Bonding, that's animal bonding. I think we're set. We don't have charity on here, so I don't have to worry about that at all. Research. I'm not going to mess with that. We've got our work drive tripled, so research, we'll just have to devote extra manpower to it, you know. Makes the game a bit more interesting. Now, it's important to go ahead and add the role, too. So we got our production on there. We just haven't actually promoted anybody yet, but let's do the shooter. And as I mentioned before, I like to go in here and just remove the clothing requirement or whatever, just because it's another thing you got to provide for them. And maybe I want to, give them, I don't know, a helmet or whatever instead of a weird hat. So it's better this way. But other than that, I'm pretty happy. You can see we've got a ton of rituals here. I don't know why the gladiator duel. Did I put that on there? I don't remember that, but I think this is good. I guess I could add a relic, but that's not that important. We will probably do some relic quests eventually, but we need more people so we can leave the map, you know what I'm saying? But I think this looks good. Let's hit done. Okay. And now officially, I believe it's been reformed. There's no like noise or celebration or anything like that. It's just you hit done and that's it. So it's ready. You can see we're on our 014. I will save it, just override it now, I guess, there. So if I want to start again or use this again in the future. And there we go. So that was good. I still don't understand. Oh, there it is. Maybe it was because it was like in Reformation limbo, that her abilities weren't active, I guess. Let's see, did that convert him? So he has been converted again. Oh man, that was very nice. Our guests from the Alliance of Labar just left us 14 pieces of medicine. That's pretty huge. It's about half of what I've currently got. So we're doing okay here. Our medicine stockpile is good. The only bad thing is I don't have a dedicated like hospital or even really a good prison yet. Oh, ooh, it's a lynx hunt. I was worried. I thought it was a raid there. He's pretty far out there. Shepherd, I've got him out here cutting down trees and stuff. Shepherd's got no weapons, nothing. Let's get you out here, bring you in, just to be extra careful. I'm not messing around with this. These are Highmates we're dealing with. They're totally incapable of defending themselves in any way. But we had some ambrosia out here to pick, and also the trees have been pretty sparse around the compound just because we had a toxic waste event a couple episodes back. So that was unfortunate. All right, Shepard, I want you to actually stand right there. Yeah, just wait right there so that the lynx keeps coming at you. So I actually want to take this thing out. Yeah, I don't want it to be on the map if it's going to be hunting our people. All right, you can shoot. Strong, what's wrong? Oh, she's got a low range item. Come on, take him out. Oh, very good. Excellent. All right, we'll set the hunt. Finish off. Okay, everybody, get back to your business, please. Oh boy, Randy just sent us 200 pieces of rat meat. Waste rat meat too, nonetheless. Not even regular rats. But I honestly always get nervous when he sends me cargo pods because I feel like it's a prelude to an attack or something. I even get nervous when he like sends an animal has been tamed or self-tamed at us because I feel like what he's doing there is he's just boosting up the colony wealth so that the next raid he sends, he can make it that much more powerful, because if you're unfamiliar with the wealth count, unless you go into the settings and change it to wealth independent, your wealth is, that's how the raids are kind of determined in terms of size. Also, there's a time frame too, but wealth is a really big factor. And of course, all items on the map, they don't have to be in your compound, not inside your home zone, just anything, even if it's laying down out here in the middle of nowhere, counts towards our total colony wealth, including this rat meat. So that's Randy. I'm telling you, these gifts he sends, they're just a backhanded way to attack us even harder. Okay, well, I have complained enough about not having a hospital or a prison, so I've made some corrections here. I went in with my planning tool, the regular planning here, and I used the shapes tool. I went into this particular shape here, and it was this one, in fact. I drew out a couple of these different sizes like this. Basically, this is essentially what I did right here. A little bit longer, a little bit bigger, but then I kind of adjusted it. Like I want this section is going to be the hospital, and then we'll have our prison attached to the end of it here. So I wanted the hospital to have a bit more room and stuff, and eventually I'll probably expand all of this out. So most of this is going to be temporary measures, but I think it's good. I like having these things right. Most importantly, I like having them right by the front line, essentially, which this is our front line effectively. So it's not as close as I would like. I would probably prefer it right here, but even this is a really good setup. It's nice and close. The landing pad is right here, so if we get those prisoner quests and stuff, boom, they're going right in here. And this is a pretty small thing. Maybe what I'll do... It also looks a little bit weird just having this single wall here, doesn't it? If we do something like that and then cancel that, how would it look? Like this. Eh. I mean, it definitely gives us a little bit more room there for our prison, right? But I think I'm going to stick with what I originally had. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, it's just temporary. And it's not the normal rectangular building or the typical square-sided building. So, which, if that's how you prefer to build, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's what I do the majority of the time. But this particular playthrough, I wanted to get away from that, as you can see here with some of our circular stuff and the walls themselves kind of going at the angle, which virtually all of these different shapes were created with the shapes mod right here, which is included in the mod collection. There's a link in the description if you are interested in the whole mod pack that I've got. But this is one, if you've never played with it, I really recommend trying it at least, even if you're not going to install anything else. But you want to get away from, the standard shapes and stuff. This allows you to do the perfectly diagonal ones here. You've even got this kind of cool tool where you can just straight up draw with it. You could draw out your name and stuff, but anyway, you get the picture. It's a really handy tool. Oh boy, we just got a Wanderer Join event, and this is going to be pretty much a hard no. I'm not even aware if this guy is a Hussar or not. He's definitely not a Highmate because he's got shooting as a passion, but he's a slob, a wimp, and he's a recluse, so he'll be upset because there's so many people in the colony. Yeah, sorry, buddy, that's going to be a hard no. Well, it is a cold and dreary day out here on the rim, but we've still got some visitors showing up. Looks like most of them are baseliners. There are a couple of interesting gene types. That's not one of them. Genie, we got the Genie, almost indistinguishable from a normal baseliner, but this is a good one. Unfortunately, can't take her. And there's also a dirt mole. Yeah, look at the dirt mole with the toxic mask on her. Nimble, pretty pyromaniac. Another halfway decent pawn, to be honest, but she's kind of old. Nonetheless, we can't take them. This would be the faction, the guests of Forder, or the Forder faction. I think this would be the one if we got a Highmate to visit us. Maybe they've got some stashed away. I really would love to see a Highmate. We haven't gotten. Wait, that's not true. I think there was one Highmate potentially dropped by. I can't remember, but nonetheless, we've had a few Hussars, so that's been relatively easy. That's in fact how we got Cinderman, was when he visited as a guest, and we befriended him and recruited him, upsetting his faction a little bit, but you can get over that pretty quick. They just need to send a few more rounds of visitors, and you get that faction influence back pretty fast. But nonetheless, I just figured it's good. It's fun to show off the visitors. I'm still really enjoying the hospitality mod, and I'm looking forward to expanding it out into the river. In fact, that's what all this nonsense is up here. That's our future plans. But speaking of plans, this is coming along nicely. You can see I've installed some lights. I also did a wall refrigerator unit. So if you're unfamiliar with this, it's part of the store. Well, it's located in the storage tab. It's part of the rim fridge mod. Yeah. So this one actually serves as a wall piece, meaning you can place it between two rooms like I did here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the herbal medicine. So currently the herbal medicine is sitting on a shelf randomly in this room, in our school room, and eventually it will go bad though, in a year or so, which is a while, but nonetheless, you start to get a pretty big stockpile of meds like this, it will eventually rot. So this stuff doesn't. You don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to keep the shelf for those kind of medicines. But now this way, the prisoners who are all auto-assigned to herbal meds will have, doctors will have access from either side, whether it's the hospital or the prison side. Oh boy, well, we are in full swing here, getting our prison set up, and this is going to be later. I got to get some more wood, but We just got ourselves a legendary granite bed. Now, in case you're wondering, the reason I do stone for the prisoners, because that's what this is, our prison, is just because it forces them to sleep longer in bed. They don't get as rested because stone is not as restful as like wood or steel when you make beds. So when I'm in here for our hospital, I will make our beds out of wood or steel until we get the good hospital beds. Then you know what we're going for. But hey, we got some visitors. Aw, a little twosome, little duet of tribals, no big deal. But now I just wanted to show you the legendary. I'm tempted to pull this out and use it in our guest room, honestly. You know, and charge, I don't know, 100 silver to sleep in the legendary marble bed. That's good, though. I mean, also, it's not bad for the prisoners. Maybe it'll keep them happier and they won't, you know, have a chance to riot as much. I'd say that's the one bad thing about the location of this prison right here is it's on the very edge. So if we do have like a prison break and they, for whatever reason, like the wall is knocked down or whatever, yeah, they're getting right out and they're pretty close to the edge, so they'll be able to escape. But we'll see how it goes. Oh no, we've got ourselves another raid. 1,000 points here. They want to use sappers on our walls. I'm just checking, looking at the animals out here. Nothing really great. There's a few horses. I'm thinking about that psychic animal pulsar. They're pretty far from the colony. Yeah, they're attacking immediately too. Group of wasters. Fully outfitted, and they're not going for our trap funnel. Oh, you think they get drawn in over here? No, unfortunately, this thing's not even active. I should drop a mortar on it just to, you know, activate it, but we could probably kill it with mortars. Nonetheless, I think I am going to hit the animal pulsar. Where is it? There it is. I hate using it just because, you know, it's a very valuable item, but Clarissa, you're the closest. Let's do it. This is going to be the best thing because if they're not going to go through our trap funnel, it's going to make it extremely difficult for us to defend against something like this. And in fact, Strong, I need you to come close this door. Yeah, I don't want any of these animals being tempted to come through our trap funnel. All right, you know what else we should do? I should probably get Lady V, and let's get Clarissa over here now to man these mortars. Take a few pot shots at them while they're going. Okay, hold fire, turn that off, turn that off. There we go. All right, let's get Strong over here. Look, there's already rabbits. They're making a beeline for our door. All right, close the door. Let's get everybody assigned to the safe zone only. All right, there we go. We're locked down. I hope everybody's indoors. Damn it, the horses are coming over here. Let's see here. Where are these guys going? Digging at granite wall. Huh. Yeah, you guys probably should stay. Sure, you can stay. Go ahead. You know, another thing, I don't know if it's probably too late. I have no idea where he's going. Oh, you know what? They're crossing the river. One thing I could probably do is claim the walls over here. Again, it might be a little too late. Yeah, this is risky because, I mean, a raid like this would probably go for something like that if it just happened to be close to them, but I don't know. Man, I feel like that psychic animal pulsar just did not really help at all. Look at this. Yeah, most of the animals are just coming right up to our walls. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Some of the animals are coming. Oh, they got some turkeys on them. Let's see here. Oh, crap. They're shooting at animals. We're going to have to get them to target some of the people then. It's okay. It's probably not going to be that effective, the mortars, against just a small amount of people. Honestly, we might just have to let them break in like we did with the tribals. Let them go for the walls and we just shoot them as they try and come in. It's going to be real tough, but we've still got a shield, don't we? Yeah, we've still got a shield. That could be the real lifesaver here. Yeah, look at this guy. He's already... What's he doing? Digging at the granite wall. All right, we've got to get everybody over. Let's see, what's the best place for our Hussars? Probably setting them up over here. And let's get everybody else, except for our two mortar people, Bring them right over here. Just keep them inside. Oh, nice shot. Actually did injure somebody. One person, maybe two. This guy's about done. Damn, I wish I could get my animals to come inside the barn, but they're going to be... Hopefully, actually, that might be a benefit. The animals kind of being in the way. They'll get targeted first, possibly. But, oh my god, this is going to be so rough, guys. I'm super nervous about this. Let's see here. Just drop it right there, guys. Just drop it right there. All right, Cinderbin's ready. Oh, we got a heat wave. Where is Strong? She's a little bit slower. But animals are still coming. You know, the bad part, too, is win or lose against this raid, we're going to have a hole in our walls. So all the animals we just set off, they're going to be coming for us, aren't they? All right, inject your juice. Oh, my gosh, guys. Well, we've got quite a little raid on our hands here, but I tell you what, I think we're going to end today's episode right here on a little cliffhanger. We have kind of reached our time limit just about, so I want to stop at this point right before they've broken in, and like I said, we will deal with this raid first thing tomorrow, so tune in, see what we can do. We're definitely probably going to have to use our shield, but I hope we can pull this one off. Nonetheless, guys, hit that like button for me. Let me know what you think of my chances in the comments section. What do you think? I appreciate everybody tuning in. Hit that like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.